All right, all right. We appear to be live. Ladies and gentlemen, on the Oddcast podcast, we have the legendary KD and Almighty and KD ranks. You know what I mean? Word. Been trying to get these guys on the Oddcast podcast for a minute, man, but these guys are legendary group from the town, man. Y'all remember this song right here? Y'all already know the God is in the building. The God is in the building. Word up. Just want to give YouTube Live some people to a chance to get in the room and get acquainted with these guys that we got coming up, man. Word. Beautiful thing, beautiful thing. These guys were the first guys to be signed to Interscope Records. These guys are affiliated with Tony D, super dope producer from the town. You know what I mean? Legendary music, man. They also got things going on right now too, man. So we just gonna talk about how they came up, talk about their story, man. Their story needs to be told, man, to the kids, man, to the kids that don't know. You know what I mean? This is history we got right here, man, for real. I believe 1990, 1991, this was out. Shit was everywhere, man. Everybody in the town was playing this, man. Cat's calling me right now. KD Rank right there. You know what I mean? With that hip hop reggae fusion. Shout out to the whole Trenton, man. Word up. Shout out to the Boulevard Mossy, PRT. You know what I mean? Outstanding. Word. The God's definitely in the building, man. All right. R.I.P. to Tony D. Coming right and exact. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome to the Oddcast podcast, Almighty and KD Ranks in the building. Let me pause this here. What's good, fellas? What's good? You could take your mics off mute now. Peace, fellas. What's good?
Yo, what up? Peace.
All right.
Peace.
Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, in the building right now, we have with us Almighty and KD Ranks. Word up. Give them a round of applause, y'all. Word up.
You already.
Word, man. First of all, like I was saying, it's an honor, it's a blessing And it's a privilege to be sitting here talking to you guys, man. You know what I mean? You guys are legends in the town. And I feel that, you know, being from Trenton, man, our town has a lot of history in music and in hip hop, period. You know what I mean? We got groups like PRT. We got groups like Boulevard Mossy, you know what I mean? Down Black, you know what I mean? The list goes on and on and on. But
Word.
But you guys were one of the first groups from Trenton to get a record deal, get a major record deal, have a major song with major airplay that was everywhere. What year are we talking? What year was this song out?
91.
91. Okay, so that's 29, almost 30 years ago, y'all. So
yeah, we're gonna do the 30-year anniversary too. So we're gonna need y'all to pop out for that too.
Right.
And in 2021, that's the 30-year anniversary joint.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So for the people, man, I want you guys to go back, man. Before you know, you guys came out with this record, and before you guys was, you know, blowing up and doing your thing. Almighty, how did you get started in doing your thing, and like as far as like writing rhymes and getting into hip hop and stuff like that before you started like recording and all that?
Man, I've been a hip hop. It's in my blood. I am hip hop.
Right.
So, you know, back in the day, I'm listening to Cold Crush and you know, watching movie Wild Style and Beat Street and everything. And I just picked up a pen, man. I grabbed the thesaurus and I just started jotting down, man. And
so like, at what age are we speaking here? What age did you start?
I probably was around 16, 17.
Okay.
And I went to UN High. Tony D went to UN High. And I started writing. He had the 707, the 808, the 909 down in his basement. You know, Italian boy from out York. You know, we in his basement, everything on the pool table. And, you know, we went to school together. He was a little ahead of me. And, you know, it went from there. Man, we used to catch the bus up to the mall, man, so I could buy, me and Positive Force used to battle. Then we just, you know, then we got down together. We was called Death Wish. We performed at the Apollo with Tony.
Wait, so this is a group before you know Almighty and KD. You was in a group called the Death Wish.
Yeah, I was Death Wish. It was me and Force and Tony D.
Was your name? Oh, I'm sorry.
Tony D was our DJ. Okay. My name was Almighty Prince.
Okay.
Tony D was our DJ. We performed at the Apollo. We ain't win, but the Sandman ain't come get us. You know what I mean?
Okay. So what year is this now we talking? What year is it, are we speaking?
This probably around 87, 88, somewhere around there. Okay. Like 87, 88. Because my first like actual performance was at UN High Talent Show.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you that. Like before you got to that, were you doing like talent shows? Were you rhyming around the way? You know, were you battling?
Yeah.
Were you battling?
Yeah. Man, I've been in so many MC battles. You know, back in the, you know, late 80s, early 90s. You know, we had a lot of different parties. You know, places we can go. Hollabrook, Lawrence Center. You know, we had Duke Productions and all that, and they was, you know, they used to have battles. I battled at the War Memorial Building, Lawrence Center, a lot of places, man. Trenton State College, and you know, I had a feel for it, and you know, people, I guess, you know, a lot of people was coming at me because I guess, you know, I was the man at the time, and like I said, we used to catch the bus up to Quaker Bridge Mall, and we used to battle in Quaker Bridge Mall. I mean, people from all over was coming up there because they knew you know, it was the battle. The battle was gonna happen. You know, you got Almighty, you got Force, you know, you got a YZ, you had other cats coming up there and everything, and you know, we used to perform, put on a show, you know. So I performed at the War Memorial Building, and you know, me and Force had a little, you know, we parted ways, and then I started with MC Flash. She was my B-box.
Okay.
We performed at the War Memorial Building. We won the contest, and we was able to open up for Dougie Fresh, Rakim. You know, back there building with the guys, and then me and Tony D took me and Force, and then me and Force got back together. He took us up New York. I don't know, you know, the DJ from New York. He had started Mikey D. His name was Dr. Shot.
I've heard the name.
Yeah, you got look him up, man. He's historic too. Him, I forget the MC whose name, because him and the other MC and LL had wrote Rock the Bells together, and they had a falling out or whatever. Rock, you know, LL, you know, took it on to another level, whatever. But I'm like 18 years old, up in on a 40th floor of an apartment building in the Bronx, man. My man had a studio in his apartment building, in his bedroom. And, you know, we was doing our thing.
Okay.
Then I ran into the guy. My life changed.
All right. That's what's up, man. So KD, you had the reggae dancehall style, man. You know, growing up as a kid, are you West Indian?
Part. My grandfather is West Indian, so it's in my blood. Yeah.
Okay, I was just trying to figure out. So what were your influences as a kid, and what influenced you to pick up a pen and start doing what you doing, man?
Well, mine was some of the same as Almighty's, man. You know, I was listening to hip hop. I was listening to Kaz, Cold Crush Brothers, Treacherous 3 MCs. You know what I mean? Funky 4 plus 1 more. Like them elders, you know, the elders that came a little before us in the 80s, like 79, 80, those first rap records.
Double
like
Trouble.
double Trouble. That's Wild Stuff. That's Funky 4 plus 1 more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like Double Trouble and all that, Spoonie G, you know, we used to listen to them records and they used to play them in the park, man. My man Tony D, we had 2 DJs in our hood, Tony T, my man Tony T, and this kid named Kenny Ville.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And Kenny Ville and them used to do the block parties out in Calvert Park. When they played the big parties out in Calvert Park, Kenny Ville was one of the DJ dudes out there. You know what I mean?
So give us a year, a time frame that you talking.
I'm talking about 80, 81, 82.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So, because now coming up into 83, that's when I started to pick up a mic. Because I used to DJ. Like, you got to understand, in this hip hop thing, my first thing was DJing. Like, you know, we started try to get on the turntables, because the first niggas I knew, like I said, Tony T, that's Killer K's uncle. I don't know if y'all know that Tony T, he from West Trenton. He used to live on Eisenhower. He used to bring his equipment outside. Okay. And we used to and he used to let us get on the mic while he DJ'd. He used to also DJ at the skating rink. He used to play music with Reddy Red. Him and Reddy Red used to DJ together.
DJ Reddy Red. He's from the Ghetto Boys.
Yeah, from the Ghetto Boys. Yeah, this brother that I'm telling you about named Tony T. And he used to let us, you know, we young, man. I'm talking about 12, 13. And Neff used to let us get on. You know, he used to let us get on. And this around the time, you know, Wild Style is coming out. Wild Style is like 81, 82. You know what I mean? So this is around the time those movies is coming out. We already doing that. And then, like I said, I converted like around 83, 84. I picked up the mic because I used to DJ. Then I gave that job to my cousin. I gave him my cousin Prince. I gave him the DJ job. And then I started.
Shout out to Prince.
I started rapping for him. Yeah, shout out to Prince. Prince Everlasting. Word, Prince. Prince was my DJ.
His cousin Power, Peyton Pinkston.
Yeah,
Peyton.
Man. Yeah, Peyton. Yeah, Peyton. No,
I used to break dance, man. That was me, man. My name used to be Break.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to Fisher. I went to Fisher. I used to break dance, man. UNI had their first talent show. I was in the 11th grade. The second talent show, I was in the 12th grade, but the first talent show in 11th grade, we had a break dance crew, man. I used to break dance, man. Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't no breaker, but I knew how to break and I knew how to pop. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, coming from that culture in that era, you had to know how to do that shit.
You had to you had to do all that. You had to do something.
Yeah.
You had to get in where you fit in somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like on the 1000, I came in as a graffiti writer. I used to write graffiti too. Like my name is Daz. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't know if you can go back that far, but
MPG?
PGA.
PGA, popular graffiti artist.
Popular graffiti artist. That was my crew.
Okay.
I started that. Yeah. So, you know, I came from that too. Like I came from writing graffiti to scratching records and then to rapping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then later I started chatting. I started getting into the chat as the 5%ers, we started listening to the reggae music. And like a lot of cats didn't really understand us at that time, like around 82, 83. We coming through listening to Sister Nancy and Dennis Brown and shit like that. They ain't really understand us, you know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit. But myself, we kind of gravitated towards that, like, cause it was different. You know, it was real different and it was deep because they had in that early reggae, it was a lot of conscious music. All them niggas sang about was like the struggle, you know what I mean? They sang about the struggle and we was all coming from the struggle. You know what I mean? Yeah, real talk.
Actual.
No doubt, no doubt. So y'all spoke about the 5% Nation, man. When did y'all receive knowledge yourself and how did that, you know, come into your life?
I got knowledge when I was 12.
Okay. What about you, Almighty?
I was 14.
Okay. And you did you choose the attribute Almighty or was it like given to you?
Yes, I chose that. Almighty Asiatic Star.
Okay.
My full attribute.
All right. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. So tell the people about the time that you guys met. You know, was it did you meet each other and instantly form a group or just you know, talk about how that came together, man?
Don, where we meet at, Don? On the Mont?
Yeah, we met on Rosemont.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we met on Rosemont Avenue, man. Rosemont
West Side. Okay.
Yeah, we was out there getting that money in the same hood.
Yeah.
All
right.
I mean?
And you know, ran into the
like
guy.
All said, and like Almighty said, all was doing his thing. Like, you know, he was going up there battling niggas, you know what I mean? And he had a reputation already for rhyming. You know what I mean? But at the time when we got together, I don't know if all was really doing nothing because I wasn't really doing nothing. I was just in the hood, son. I was just on the block. You know what I mean? Putting, you know, selling my krills and shit, selling motherfucking crack. And so, but I'm doing house parties though. Like any house party on the weekend, like they got around the way, yeah, I'm there. And if the mic is open,
DJing or you rhyming?
I'm rhyming. I'm rhyming.
Okay.
Like so, if the DJ is willing to let that mic go, yeah, we flaming it. So I was getting a little rep from there. You know what I mean? So all came to me, and he just asked me, he's like, Don, I'm going to the studio. You want to go to the studio? And I was like, bet. You know what I mean? You know, then he gave me the time and we left from Rosemont. He had a Suzuki at the time. You know what I mean?
Suzuki Samurai?
Yeah, you had the Samurai. You had the joint.
Piped out.
Yo, that was the shit back in the day though. You had one of them, you know what I mean?
Mickey Thompson ties on there, lift it up.
You had the dope joint with the black rag on it and all that.
Yeah, man, you know, back then we used to put rag tops on cars.
Yeah, I think I remember that. I think I remember that whip, man.
I had the rag top on the Jeep, man, because I'm from North Trenton originally.
Right.
And my parents didn't want me to go to Junior 1, so my mom sent me to live with my dad out Ewing.
Okay.
That's how I ended up at Ewing. I went to Fisher, then I went to Ewing High. That's when I met Tony D.
Okay.
But somehow, you know, one day I had a scooter, a jog, a Yamaha jog.
Okay.
I'm standing on the corner of Stuyvesant and Hoffman, and my brother, from another mother, God bless the dead, Power Self, Duda, he came riding by on his scooter, and it was like, you know, my man got the fastest scooter in town. I'm like, man, my scooter fast. And it's my first time on Stuyvesant. And Infinite. I was with Infinite and K-Son. Infinite from Dolly Holmes and K-Song. And they took me out Ewing. I went and got my scooter, and me and my man raced from Prospect down to Hoffman. Everybody said it was a tie. I think I beat him, but everybody said it was a tie. And I was out West Trenton since then. Don was, he was already out there. He was entrenched in the hood. I wasn't. I was in the township. You know what I mean? I was running around the township, man, mess with them township girls and rapping and everything like that. And I got out there, I eventually got into the game and made my way around Rosemont, and they embraced me. Now that's my hood. And I met the God. They told me about the God and everything. So I said, yo, you want to go to the studio? He was like, yeah. I said, all right. Jumped in the whip, went there. Rest is history.
All right.
Yeah.
Legend.
Because tell them though, all you gotta tell them though, all it wasn't no plan.
Nope.
Like that record was never worked out. It wasn't nothing we rehearsed.
Into the studio. I wrote my verses in the studio.
Right.
All right. So where did you guys record this song at?
Epsilon.
In Epsilon.
Okay, so assuming like I had Culture Freedom on the show, I had YZ. It seemed like everybody back then recorded at this studio. Well, it was
upstairs. They was upstairs. We was downstairs.
That was Tony D's. That was Tony D. Lair.
Okay.
Yeah, that was his castle right there, Epsilon. That's where he worked at.
Yeah.
And big up to I want to say big up to PRT, man. Big up to my man Culture. Big up to Wise.
Word.
And R.I.P. to my brother Shaheed.
Word.
You know what I mean? And big up to Outstanding too, man. Boulevard Marcy. I want to big up the Boulevard Marcy.
He put me in touch with the guy right here.
Word.
I want to big up Suicide. You know what I mean? Shout out to all them brothers, man, that came in at that time, man, and was doing their thing, man. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. So at the time when you and KD met, what are some of the other groups in Trenton that were also trying to get on? You know what I mean? Who else was like, you know what I mean?
Some of the brothers I just called, like Outstanding was on before us. Okay. Outstanding had a deal before us. Okay. PRT had a deal before us.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They was on Profile, doing their thing. Outstanding, I forget what label they was on, but they was already doing their thing. And then but we had got the major deal. We had got the major deal with Interscope.
Yeah. Like Tony D was putting together a compilation album.
Yeah.
And, we was on it. I think Outstanding was on it.
Mad Heads from Trenton was on it.
What's my man that used to Be Fine? Be Fine was
on it. Yeah.
Yeah. And so he went to shop it, and Jerry Davis, he was on Poetic Groove.
Right.
It was distributed by Interscope.
Shout out to Jerry Davis. Big up Jerry Davis.
He went through the compilation album, and he was like, I want that one right there. And that was our song. And they flew us out to Cali.
Yeah, but I'm saying that before you flying out to Cali, that song, you said it wasn't planned or nothing like that. But what was the well, I know the inspiration was Trenton, but like
that was the Don.
You know what I mean?
The Don had the hook. And he said hook, Almighty, this the hook. When in the studio.
Yeah, that was me. That was a song I was doing already in the street.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a song I was doing already in the street, Trenton Where I Live. And when I used to go to the certain little, dub sessions and shit like that, I used to check that in the dub sessions, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And then so when Almighty was like, we're gonna go to the studio, I ain't had nothing else, you know what I mean? I had more lyrics, but that was one of the popular joints that I had. And being that I didn't know Tony D, I didn't meet Tony D till that night we went to the studio.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But Almighty already had a relationship with him, though, right?
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Went to high school together.
Yeah, Almighty already knew Tony D. I met Tony D that night. So Tone said to me, he was like, yo, he was like, I heard about you too. He was like, yo, go in the booth. He was like, I'm gonna play a beat. And I only had what I had in my head. So when he played it, that's what I put on it. That's what I put on it at that time. You know what I mean?
All right.
And it worked out. It worked out. Or he kept it, and then him and Almighty wrote his verse, and then Tone later on put his verse on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
We ain't have Tone on there first, you know, but it was a good thing because he was already known in the industry.
Right, right.
You know, he already had the video, the Check the Elevation video, which me and the Don.
That was out already. Okay.
Yeah, he had the video, Check the Elevation.
Yeah.
So and plus he he had PRT. So that was just that was an added bonus for us.
Yeah.
Right. It got us our play. It got us a lot of play.
Yeah, I mean we was in Source magazine. We got what, 4 mics, 3.5 mics. I got it upstairs.
Okay.
We was in the Source magazine, Rolling Stones magazine. I got that upstairs too.
That's what's up, man. See, I didn't know these. Maybe I did know, but yeah, it was so long ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we was on the charts. Well, because you have different charts like back then in the Rolling Stone magazines. You had the college radio charts. We was getting played on college radio.
All right, so talk about how you guys got signed and all that shit. You know what I mean? How you guys got to Interscope Records and how all that got put together. You know what I mean?
Well, like he said, Tone put the compilation album together, and they shopped it, and it went to several places. We would have been on Wild Pitch if it didn't go to and Wild Pitch is out of New York. We would have been on Wild Pitch with Gangstar and them if it didn't go to LA. And once it went to LA came with more money. As far as the Jimmy Iovine situation, it was so this is how it was explained to me, that they came with more money, so we went with the LA situation. We would have been on Wild Pitch first though, because they offered the money first.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Wild Pitch offered to sign us first.
Yeah.
All right.
But Kevin Glickman, for some reason, Kevin Glickman held out. He was like, "Hold, I think we can get a couple more now. We can get more money." And he shopped it out west and sent it to them out there.
That's your manager? That's your manager at the time you speaking about?
That wasn't our manager. That was Tone's advisor or lawyer at the time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know what I mean? Because it wasn't even, listen, we didn't have no contract or nothing at that time, bro. We just did a record and Homeboy put an album together and he sent it out and they shopped it.
Mm-hmm.
So from that, we got picked up off of that.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what he was doing with that, we ain't have no say so in nothing. He just put that out there. And it just so happened that a situation came back off of it for us.
Okay.
Because we had a good record on there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they love that record. I mean, we wanted lyrics into this. I mean, we went to California, we shot the video for Trenton's Where We Live. We wanted to do lyrics into this. We was at the new music seminar. Remember we went to AC, bro? Busta Rhymes, all them, because Leaders of the New School was fresh out.
They came out the same as us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
we was all in AC.
We did shows with them, yeah.
All the new artists, whatever. And then we did the new music seminar in New York.
Uh-huh.
You got on. Who you perform with?
I performed with Outstanding and them. That was Outstanding show at the new music seminar in New York. That was 1990. That was 90. That's when Brand Nubian came out.
Brand Nubian. Yeah, that was Brand Nubian.
Shit, their album just celebrated 30 years.
Yeah, they was right before.
Yeah, that was right before us. So their album this year celebrated 30 years. They came out in 90. We came out in 91.
Mm-hmm. So I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was there for that though, man. We was there for that. Like when they first came, like when X-Clan and all of them was taking the stage and Poor Righteous Teachers and
Brand Nubian.
Yeah, Brand Nubian, Leaders of the New School.
Leaders of the New School. Yeah, Brand Nubian was the headliners that night.
Yeah, that as far as that night, yeah, they was the word. Yeah. Yeah, they was
we weren't on the card, but we got invited. You know what I mean?
Not that night. Yeah, not that night. We was invited.
Or we was invited that night, but Don somehow got on the stage.
Yeah, I was able to perform though.
All right. That's what's up, man. So that's crazy. You mentioned groups like X-Clan and Brand Nubian and Leaders of the New School and Boulevard Mossy.
Yeah.
Music back then, it seemed like everybody was different. Everybody had their own lane. Everybody was more original, you know what I mean? As compared to guys
Right
that are out now, you know what I mean? We can get into that later, but signing the deal with Jimmy Iovine, though, man. I want to get back into that because that's not like a small thing, because Interscope Records, for those who don't know, was like a super major label. I mean, everybody, Eminem, 50 Cent, Busta Rhymes. I mean, I don't know if he was on the Interscope, but
But they can all thank us. And I'm gonna tell you something. They can all thank us because we was the launching pad for that.
Okay,
Yeah,
talk about that. Talk about you guys being the first.
They rap group. The only rap group they had when they signed us was Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Wow. Okay.
Right.
They had Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, man. And
for those that don't know, that's Mark Wahlberg right now. But
yeah,
Mark,
yeah, they had Mark and the Funky Bunch, man. And
yeah.
But I look back now, when we didn't know what that was. They didn't know what they was at that time. Yeah.
But they did a hell of a job though, yo. They did a hell of a job because they was able to market the record even in my absence.
Fact.
You know what I mean? And that's how we did the charts and all that shit.
Okay.
I mean, they were still able to market the record even in my absence, yo. And that's the testament to how great the record was.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like real talk. That's a real testament on how, because the people they marketed to overseas never even seen me at all. You understand? And even here in America, like, yo, yeah, it's crazy. But
so the cover that they have, that's not the that wasn't the original cover for the record.
Oh yeah, no, that's the original. That's the original cover. That's the only cover.
That's a band. That was a band though on Rosemont.
Okay.
But yeah, the Dime went down after the album came out.
Right.
Or right before the album came out. I don't know if he was down when the album came out.
No, after.
Yeah, after.
I was home when it came out.
Yeah, we got you out. We came and got you.
Yeah, well, that's when we went to Cali. When you came and got me, that's when we went to Cali to go meet Jimmy Iovine and all that dead type shit.
When we shot the video.
Right, and finished the
Y'all
video.
shot the video in Cali?
Yeah.
Okay, so what was that like, man?
Yeah, that was dope. That was a dope experience, man. Yeah, that was real crazy. They had the actors and shit out there for us and all that, son.
Yeah.
Yeah, word is bomb.
And Rhyme Syndicate sent an A&R.
Ice-T?
Yeah, man. We got Ice-T crib, man.
We was at Ice-T crib. We got the same manager as Ice-T.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They came and picked us up. DJ Evil E came and picked us up.
Okay.
That's because of Mickey. You know that's because of Mickey.
Yeah, that's because of Mickey. Yeah,
right.
Actually. Yeah, we went to his crib. I mean, when we pulled up to his crib, we lived in Hollywood Hills. When we pulled up to his crib, it's like his house sit over top of houses. And like went up like a little driveway. Must have sat over type of condos or some shit like that. And like the gate open. And we went up there. It was like a landing pad for a helicopter. Remember he had that Model T, piped out Model T car or whatever.
Right.
Ford Model T, piped out. Gucci interior, whatever it was. And the whole house was glass. Like you was looking in this house and it went in a circle. And in the middle of the circle was a swimming pool. Man, he had his and her refrigerator, his and her TVs, and his and her everything in the kitchen and everything, bro. Microwaves, video cameras and everything. So we sit down. He had like a leather couch that went alongside the outside of the, along the window or whatever like that. So we sit down. He hit a button. Big screen TV dropped from out the wall, out the ceiling, in between two big ass speakers. And she's like, damn, I ain't no shit like this. I'm like, man. He started playing. He had a rock group. He started playing they music for us or whatever. You know, we sat there with him, we chopped it up with him, and then we went to that restaurant called Monty's.
Right.
Remember, and,
right in his that.
like it was at the penthouse of some high rise. Like you get on the elevator, we got on the elevator in the basement.
It was on the 20th floor.
Yeah, when the elevator door opened up, there was the maitre d'. You know what I mean? You know, take us to our seat. It was me, KD, Tony D, Ice-T, his first wife, his DJ, you know, a couple of his bodyguards or whatever. And yo, who wasn't LL in there that night?
Yeah, L was in there that night. Yeah, and them the
Booyah
other
Tribe
niggas.
about to get at
Yeah,
him.
right. Booyah Tribe. Yup.
Yeah. I remember that like nothing, man. They
came to Ice. They came to the table and asked Ice, "Do you want us to handle it?" Ice was like, "Nah, man, chill. Let that go, man." Remember?
Yeah. And so when LL was leaving, whatever, he had the waiter or waiter bring iced tea or whatever, and he's like, "This, yeah."
This is the time when LL and Ice-T was beefing.
Right.
Yeah.
They was beefing at that time, son.
Yeah.
And we happened to be in the midst. And we happened to be in the midst of that. And we was at dinner with Ice-T one night. And like he said, LL was in the building on the same floor at the same restaurant. It's a spot called Monty's.
Wow.
It was in LA. Yeah, word is bomb. And them niggas approached him. You know what I mean? But then they came over to our table and they started chopping it up with Ice, like, yo, you want us to, you know what I mean? Ice is like, nah, man, let it handle, you know, let it cool. We up in here,
Booyah Tribe was some big Hawaiian niggas back in the day.
Right in exact. And I didn't know who they was at the time. At the time, I didn't know nothing about it. I'm like,
I thought they were wrestlers from the WWE.
Yeah, because they had the crazy hair styles and shit. Yeah.
They used to wear the braids and all that shit. I'm like, who the fuck? And then Tone actually explained it to me back at the hotel, you know, who that was and all that type shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Hey, KD. So remember, I was in Sega Genesis was out like back then. We was in the crib. I was in the hotel playing Sega Genesis. KD and Tone, I think Evil E came and picked them up, took them somewhere in Cali. I don't know where they went at to go get some fire or whatever. And I mean, I used to smoke back then. I ain't, all praises. I ain't smoked in like about 20 years, but I was smoking back then, smoking weed back then too. And I'm sitting in the hotel room. I'm playing the game or whatever. I'm like, damn, what's that smell? Man, these niggas coming down the hallway, man. You can smell that shit. I mean, he had it in his pocket.
Yeah.
He had a half ounce or something in his pocket, man. The smell was just like
Cali got the best weed, man. You already know.
Son, that was back then, son. That was in
ago,
90, 91. That was like 90, 91, son. Yeah, they had that lime green, that sticky. I was like, wow. I had balled that shit up in my hand and try to drop it, and it was stuck to my hand.
Wow. That's crazy. Or try again. So were you guys doing shows and things like that, or were you guys like talk about the shows you guys were doing back then?
Yeah, we went to UCLA one day. We ripped a show in UCLA at the college while we was out there. That's why we was out there in LA, because we was really out there just to shoot the video.
Okay.
So we did like 2 pop-up shows out there in LA. You know what I mean?
Yo, we repped our city, man. Like Trenton's where we live. That was the name of the song. You understand? We in Cali. To my Trenton live.
Yeah.
People in California don't know nothing about Trenton, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Right.
You
but
know
they
what I mean?
Was loving that. But they was loving that record though.
Yeah. And we the head of our time, man. You know, merging that dance hall with the hip hop. You know, I got a lot of things I could say about people stealing styles and everything like that. But I'll say that for another time.
Yeah.
We did that. And I had an opportunity. I probably could have kept it going. The crack gang came out, man. I wanted to be Scarface, paid in full. And I was waiting for the Don. You know, back then you don't know 5, 6, 7 years, man. Times change, man. You know, rap changes, everything changes. You know, just like you had the Funky Fresh, Cold Crush Brothers. Then you had Melly Mel. Then Run DMC come. Then Rakim changes the game. Then LL changes the game. You know, and now you got the music that you got now. You know, but back then, you know, you think it's gonna last forever. That, you know, these times are gonna last forever. So I had an opportunity. You know, they came to me and said, you know, we can replace KD. You know, and I'm like, what? Nah, man, loyalty over money, man. Like, you know, I'm not doing that.
Right.
Which probably was a wrong move if you think about it now, because I just would have, you know, had the foundation laid for when the guy came home. But I wasn't thinking like that. I had money, man. I didn't care.
Really? So, did you guys ever record an album together, or?
We had the album. We had. I was telling you about that. We had the album. You know what I mean? It was on the reel. We was ready for it. We just did the 12-inch, but we had more songs.
How many songs did you guys have recorded?
Can't tell somebody in the 1K. Remember that guy?
Yeah. I got that. You know, I got that. You can go into WPRB history, and you can hear some of them joints, because you know Tone used to play it on the radio every time we record something. Tone would take it straight to the PRB and play it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And a couple of times we left the studio and went straight to PRB.
Yeah, PRB was the shit, man. You know, for those that don't know, WPRB in Princeton was a big radio station back in the 90s. I used to play like that underground hip hop music and shit, man. Especially
a lot of artists.
Go ahead.
A lot of artists came through there, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of artists came through there.
Don't have this show on Saturdays. We used to go up there every Saturday, man. You know, taking phone calls and, you know, spitting freestyles.
Yeah. Who some of the people y'all seen come through there while y'all was up there?
Rakim, Prince Rakim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, RZA. The RZA came through there. ODB came through there with, a lot of them Wu cats. Who else he had come through there, man? They used to come down from New York. He had them come down from New York. Oh, man. Damn, it's a couple other brothers. It's gonna come to me. But they used to come down to there, man, to come to, you know, because like he said back in the day, college radio was where it was at to get your music played. That was the underground source.
You had no internet.
Actually.
I said there was no internet.
No internet. So college radio is what really bust cats. I mean, because you got to understand, mainstream radio really ain't want to even play hip hop like that. That's why it was only stations like what was back like then? Kiss. It was 98.7
BLS.
Kiss.
BLS. And they would have
Mr. Magic. Shout out to Mr. Magic.
Word.
But listen at that though. Those were shows that they would have. Like Mr. Magic show ran from about 2 hours to 3 hours. That they would play hip hop. So they wasn't playing hip hop all day.
No, they were not.
You understand what I'm saying? They wasn't playing it all day though. But that college radio was where you went to hear the real underground shows though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what made PRB so raw, dog. PRB was raw.
It was.
They had one of the rawest shows, man.
They did. I would tune in I think it came on every Thursday, man. Every Thursday night.
Thursday night. Yep. Every Thursday night.
Word up. Yeah. So how hard do you think it is, or is it easier to get on now, or was it harder to get on back then, or you know what I mean?
I don't even know, bro. Cause like I said, it was a gift to me, man. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 because I don't think we worked as hard as a lot of other brothers to get on like that. Because we just went and did what we did. And when I went right back to the block, Tone and them was handling what they handled. Tone and them was handling what they handled with that. And like I said, they sent the record off. The record was great. The people who heard it loved it. And they was ready to offer what they had to offer right at that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We had to make records after that, because that was
right.
We didn't have no records, like the Don said, like that was some humbug. The guy came in, spit his thing, and I wrote to it. It was nothing that we prepared or anything, you know. Like I said, like the guy said, man, we was in the streets. We was hustling hard. We wasn't like, some, cats nowadays, or, maybe even back then or whatever. This is what they did. That was their life.
Right.
Rap. That was their life. That came first. That wasn't first to us. We was getting paper. That was the first thing to do. Then goes have some fun. And girls, whatever. Then we, all right, let's make some more music.
All right.
We wasn't, but everything came full circle, came for us. We took advantage of it. Well, just some things that had to be taken care of at the same time. We was ahead of our time, and everything that happened, the time frame that everything had happened.
Nah, but see, like what you saying is real though. But see, I was gonna face those charges anyway. I had charges,
but we didn't know. But we didn't know what was going to happen.
Oh, right.
Us getting the deal.
Right.
We was going to face them charges anyway. But we didn't know that, we would have kept living our life. I would have been out there when you got back, or whatever. We didn't know a deal was going to be involved at the time.
Right. Nah, real talk. Yeah.
And we got the deal. Don had to go sit down for a little bit. Whatever. You know what I mean?
So that kind of interrupted your rollout?
Yeah, we weren't able to do shows. People wanted to see us. You know what I mean? They wanted us to do shows, man. Our albums still sell. 12 inches still sell overseas and everything like that.
How did it do as far as sales at the time? When you guys was it gold? Back then, gold was the shit. You know what I mean?
The guy might know. I don't know. I foresee that no. Only reason because we wasn't able to promote it.
Right. I mean,
we was in the Source magazine. God, we was in the Source magazine.
Right.
With the new albums or whatever, and flip through. You see me and Don there. Hey Don, we was at the Marriott, right, where we had our photo shoot.
Right.
Because the photo shoot picture was one of the pictures that they put in the
magazine.
Right.
In the Source. Yeah. No, I talked to Jerry about all that. Nah, we did great, man. We did great on the charts, and like I said, as a company, they did a lot to push that record.
Right.
You know what I mean? And what they did later on was they sold the rights to the record to a company called East West Records.
Okay.
And East West Records put it back in print.
You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna show you right now. You see this?
Yeah.
That's the CD.
Okay.
Our record was never printed on no CD. When we came out, it was tapes and what's that? Vinyl.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I got the album.
Right. I got that too, but I'm just saying, you see this right here though.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what's up. That's a straight up disc of Trenton Where We Live right there. That's what's up. Digital copy, you know what I mean? Hard copy.
Yes.
Right. But if you look here, you'll see where it say EW right up under the inner scope, right up under the eye, say EW.
I see that under there.
That's East West.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, the company was picked up by East West Records, and East West Records put it back in print.
Okay. So are you guys still get royalties or whatever from that, or any, you know what I mean?
That's business to be discussed. Discussed.
Man, they owe dough.
I bet. I mean, that's everybody's story in the game from before rap. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
Just just things that just wanted to ask. But
hey G, man, if you watching this, G, man, send the God that video, man. We need that. We need that for something.
Yeah, G Pro. Yo, G Pro, if you see this, man, send that Trenton Where I Live video, man.
Yeah, man. I would love to see that, man. I would love to see that. So yeah, that was in Katie, you were saying that was in rotation on video music boxing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was on a couple of joints.
Man, I was I never forget the first time I seen it on TV. I was living out Ewing, Parkway Gardens.
Okay.
And sitting down, I'm eating a bowl of cereal, watching video music box. And PRT and Rock This Funky Joint came on. You know, that's my brothers. I'm sitting there watching. And then Ralph McDaniel was like, it's a Trenton thing, y'all. And it's like Trenton is where I said, oh, so I jumped up like, man, I went to the mall that day, man. How much you want to go to the mall, you know, go shopping or whatever. Man, people coming up to me, pointing at me, you know what I mean? See people whistling in people's ears, whatever. Everybody, people know me in Trenton. You know, I'm a legend.
Right.
I'm dead. People know me in Trenton, so it ain't like nobody like not to see like, you know, that's almighty. But it's people that didn't know me from, you know, in the townships or, you know, Princeton and Brunswick and all that stuff. You know, people coming up to me asking for my autograph and everything. It was crazy, man.
All right. What was the experience like for you, KD, when you know, when you first saw your video on TV? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I told you where I was at, son, when I first seen it, son.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot. That's right. He's behind the wall.
Yeah, I was in the county, son. And I had caught it a couple times, but then after that, I was like, nigga, I'm trying to get out of here. Nigga, I need to be, you know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah, real shit.
All right. So talk about what you guys got going on now. You know, you got music going on now. I know, Katie, you have the you got the record label. You know what I mean? Talk about that to the people real quick.
Well, right now I'm doing Word Life Records, man. I got Word Life Records. You know what I mean? I got a good distribution deal going on. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I'm basically, you know, just trying to work with cats, man, and you know, give them an opportunity, man, to get their music out there, and you know what I mean.
What are some of the artists that you said you had some artists you're working with? Tell the people the artists that you're working with right now.
Shout out to Isis.
Right now, I got my daughter. I got Isis. I got this girl named Ruby Riz.
Okay.
My man Killer Cal.
Yeah, I know Cal. Okay.
Yeah. That's my shotter right there. My man Killer Cal, my man Dirty Game.
Okay.
And I'm working with my man Mr. Popular. That's my reggae artist right there, Mr. Popular. He do the reggae.
Shout
and all
out
that.
Face. Popular.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. And Almighty, you
hey yo, Popular fire, man.
You doing anything?
Popular fire.
My bad. Popular?
He's fire.
Yeah, Mr. Popular. His name Mr. Popular.
Okay, I got to check for him, man. I got to check for him.
Yeah, he got a joint out right now on YouTube. It's called Fireworks.
Okay.
And it's Mr. Popular, Popula.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Almighty, are you doing any music or?
Me and the Don about to put something together real soon. You know, I took a little layoff. Always right though. But you know, I'm family man now, man. You know, I got a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Got a nice little gig.
But
warehouse distribution operations manager at a pharmaceutical company. You know, I'm the designated representative for them to sell pharmaceuticals out of the company and everything. I had to take the exam for all that. So I got a 6-figure job, man. I'm good.
All right. That's what's up. See, that's what I was going to say. You know, cats from my generation and our age that are still able to be inspired to do music and still be in the game and still contribute to the culture. You know what I mean? I think that's like a beautiful thing, man. And I do this show to give guys like you the flowers. You know what I'm saying? While you know what I'm saying? While you guys are still here, man. I think that you guys did a real a solid job in repping our town and repping our city and making a song that will forever be, you know, like in the fabrics of our story of hip hop and our legacy in Trenton. You know what I mean?
Right. Forever humbled by that too, brother. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, man.
Very, very much, yo. Respect.
Yeah. So Where can the people find you, man? Tell the people your IG or your Facebook or your you know what I mean, Twitters, whatever, you know what I mean. You guys on social media?
Yeah,
Don,
most definitely.
Don stay on the media.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Yeah, I'm on like I said, I'm at on Instagram. You can catch me at Don8058. You know what I mean? Go on there, check me out. Got some new shit I just posted, some new joints. Um, and on Facebook, you can check me out at under Corey KD Miller.
All
You
right.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
And on YouTube, you can check me out under King Don on YouTube.
All right.
I'm on Instagram, Nino1609, Almighty Asiatic Star, aka Nino Brown, in Breezy, you know. Nino1609, man. Check me out, man. I'm a sneakerhead, man. I got sneakers for days, bro.
Okay, that's what's up.
I keep them, man. My wall look like wallpaper full of sneaker shoe boxes, bro.
Oh, what's your latest cop, man? What you rock with?
I got the Bel Airs. I got the Retro 5s. I just copped a couple pairs of the new foams. What's the last one? Oh, I got my Oregon Ducks. My Oregon Duck.
Oh, okay.
Match my,
the fives, Oregon Duck fives.
Yeah, the Oregon Duck 5s that match this right here.
Okay.
I don't got one. And now I just, I'm just flipping around in the crib. So I just got these on. I just threw those on to go outside, go to the store or whatever. The Jordans, the one that's red, the other one is yellow. I copped those two.
The fives. Okay, yeah.
I'm thinking about it, man. I don't know. My wife said, man, you better not wear those outside, man. I'm like, so I don't know.
Because they two different colors, you know what I'm saying? They mix and match, like.
Yeah, one red, one yellow, man. I don't know. I got a fire hoodie that I ordered off of this website, whatever. I ain't gonna put y'all up on it because y'all, ain't nobody gonna be. I don't want nobody walking around looking like me. But cop those or whatever.
Don't worry about them hoodies. They don't advertise them. We got these right here. They gotta come get these right here.
Oh, that's fire. I ain't even see that's y'all logo, man. That's fire. Word.
Straight fire.
You gotta come get these joints right here.
Where can we get those at, man?
You can get them from me. Yeah.
Right. That's dope. That's dope right there. I like that.
Don got his hands in everything, man.
Almighty and Katie Ranks. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I got the Scullys and everything.
My Facebook is Nino Brown.
Okay.
But it's a ghost Facebook. I'm really not into Facebook. I probably my only friend probably is the Don on the book, man. You know what I mean? But
all right.
I just use it to like somebody send me something or whatever like that. Like, yo, on the book, so I could just log in and go check something out, whatever. But I've been off the book for a minute, man. The book got me in trouble, man. I had to stay off the book, man.
Hey, social media is the gift and the curse, man. You know what I mean? It's the gift and the curse.
I gotta take care of my family, man. I can't lose my family, man. I'm off the book, man. Shout out to the book, man. I'm good off y'all.
I feel you. Yo, fellas, man, I want to thank you, man, for coming on the iCast podcast, man. I appreciate you guys taking time out to speak with me, man. And I want my people out there to follow and check out and look out for these guys for everything they got coming. I want you anything you got that you want to promote, just let me know, man. We can promote it on our show, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Check this out.
Coming soon.
Hey, yo, check this out. I got a single out right now called The $6 Million Man. It's out on all platforms. Y'all need to go check that out. You know what I mean? I also got a single out called No Mercy. That's featuring the whole Word Life clan. So y'all need to go check that out too. And check out Word Life Records on YouTube.
All right, Word Life Records. That's what's up.
Check out Get Low too. The Don do his thing on that. Get Low.
Yeah. And yo, check out the joint. Me and Almighty coming soon, man. Word up.
Hey, word up. Before we go though, can I get you brothers to do like a drop for me, man, to say something like, yo, this is Almighty and KD, and you checking out the iCast podcast with Gary Gnu. You know what I mean?
You already know, bro. Hey, yo, check this out. You know what I mean? When you bored and you ain't doing shit, light up a spliff, man, and check out the Oddcast podcast, man, with my man Guy Gnu, man. And this coming from your man King Don, man, aka Katie Ranks. You know what I mean? That's my word.
Almighty Asiatic Star, man, with the with the Oddcast podcast, man. There's nothing like it, man. Join in, man. Tune in, bro. Much respect to the guy, man. He reached out to me, Oddcast podcast, man. Look it up.
Yo, salute to y'all brothers, man.
Pop bubblies. You gotta pop bubblies when you're doing the Oddcast podcast, man. This is real, man. Real talk, baby.
Yo,
yeah.
You already.
Yeah, pleasure to have y'all brothers, man. Word, man.
Gary, much love, bro. Man, keep doing your thing, man. I appreciate you, brother. Yo. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for reaching out to me and the Don. We appreciate you, man. We're coming to see you soon, man. We'll be back, brother.
Man, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Y'all the legends, man. Y'all legends. Just keep being legends, man. Keep doing legendary shit out there, man.
Respect.
You already. Thank you. Peace.
All right, y'all. Peace, man.